But what if I told you he's also got tattoos covering both arms? He's a master swordsman and has a thick Russian accent.
Rimsky-Korsakov.
Believe it or not, you'd still be right.
Good. That was my idea.
See, depending on what part of the world you're from, the legend of Santa Claus varies a bit. There's St. Nick, Father Christmas, Kris Kringle, or in The Rise of the Guardians, there's North. Regardless of what he's called, he delivers toys to all the good boys and girls, whether down a chimney or in shoes left on the porch. But he only does that once a year. The rest of the time, he's overseeing a team of industrious Yetis who make the toys, not elves, mind you.
I don't like it. Painted red.
While lending a hand to the Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy, and Sandman. Because Santa is a guardian, and all year long he protects the dreams and wonder of children around the world. And it's a good thing because an enemy is coming.
When Peach threatens us, he threatens them as well.
You'll see, everyone needs a guardian.
This is going to be epic!
The Sandman. Heard of him? Believe it or not, that dream you had where you could fly, or the one about being a pop star, that's the Sandman's work. Or Sandy, as he's known to his fellow guardians, because that's what he is. Sandy is a guardian, and he's known around the globe for sprinkling dream sand into the eyes of sleeping children, bringing them good dreams and restful nights.
Candy canes.
Now, Sandy doesn't like to talk, perhaps because he doesn't want to wake anyone up. Sandy lets his magic sand and vivid imagination do his talking. And talking and talking. For a guy who doesn't speak, he sure has a lot to say.
Sandy, why didn't you say something?
But having power over dreams can be dangerous.
What a pretty little nightmare.
And when nightmares start running wild, Sandy will need the help of his fellow guardians to restore sweet dreams to all.
We gotta help Sandy!
And to all, a good night. You'll see, everyone needs a guardian.
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
In many parts of the world, you'd think of a furry, fluffy little creature who comes in the night to hide colored eggs and candy for children to hunt on Easter morning. But what if I told you he's also a guardian?
Been a long time.
Bunny!
Prepare to meet Bunny Mun, an entirely different breed of bunny. Standing on two very big feet, he's armed with egg bombs, an Australian accent,
Happy Easter, you little ankle biter.
and throws a mean boomerang. He's got a whole world where he prepares his colored eggs for their big debut. And along with his fellow guardians, Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, and the Sandman, he watches over the world's children. When called upon, he's not only ready to bounce into action, he looks good doing it. Don't call him a bunny.
What did you call me?
Don't try to race him. And if your goal is to threaten the happiness of the children of the world, watch out for flying eggs. You'll see, everyone needs a guardian.
Ho, ho, ho!
Perhaps you know the Tooth Fairy as a winged sprite who flies into the rooms of sleeping children, taking lost teeth from beneath their pillows and leaving a quarter, 50 cents, maybe $1 if you've really been good. Whatever your tradition, one thing is clear. The Tooth Fairy, in all her forms, is loved by children around the world.
Look at all the pretty teeth. There's little blood and gum on them.
But what if I told you there's more to the Tooth Fairy than meets the gum line?
Are they really as white as they say? Yes.
Tooth! Fingers out of mouth.
Oh, sorry.
What if I told you that each tooth she collects contains memories of the child from which they came? It's Tooth's job to guard those memories, keeping them as pure and innocent as when they were formed.
Cool, a tooth.
Because Tooth is a guardian. And when that treasure trove of teeth is threatened, Tooth will need the help of her fellow guardians to protect the precious memories of the past and maintain children's faith in the future. You'll see, everyone needs a guardian.
Wings up and take no prisoners!
Growing up, chances are you heard of
Jack Frost.
Legend has it he's behind that feeling you get when a cold kiss of air nips at your nose, or when a blast of cool wind transforms a window into a drawing board, or the pure joy when a school day becomes a snow day.
Snow day!
You're welcome. You see, Jack can control the winter weather, ice and snow. Jack can conjure them up and bend them to his will. He can fly, and he can make a fantastic snowball. But if you think a little fun in snow games is all there is to Jack Frost, then you don't know Jack. You see, Jack, he's a guardian. What makes you think I want to be a guardian? Or at least they'd like him to be. Jack will join forces with his fellow guardians, Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy, and the Sandman, to protect the dreams and children everywhere. All you'll have to do is believe. You'll see, everyone needs a guardian. Hey, am I on the naughty list?
You hold the record.